Mitchell Motors started as a general garage in 1962.
And then after many years of breakdowns, accidents, accident recovery, things like that, started to get involved in a few classic cars. And in 1988 I then come along and started to get involved. Now we're at a stage where we've got 8 men working for us. The garage is doubled in size, and we're, sort of keep pushing forward year by year. Extra oven here and a bit of this equipment there, sort of gently pushing forwards.
The business specialises in aluminium work.
We decided to buy a TIG welder. So in order to weld and make aluminium panels and sections is absolutely vital. If you go to a modern body shop, they're not going to know what to do with aluminium. Invariably, if you've stretched it too much, it's a question of cutting that section out, putting a smaller patch in, which is tight, and then re-stretching back a tiny amount to get to the size of the original panel rather than the stretched panel. If you've got your original panel, we'll fabricate something on top and then take the other panel away from underneath. We can make bucks to make a shape that we form on top.
A mixture of craftsmanship and new technology is used.
Computer technology, it's great because you can scan a car before it's had an accident. If you wanted a sort of insurance policy and you were racing, you can completely scan a car. That means that you've got all the data you need, and you can make a buck from that scanning. If you want to make panels from scratch, you can rough out everything on the computer. It's never quite going to be the same as when you've done it by hand. So in other words, you get your buck and you need then to have a human element.
Andrew and the boys will tackle all forms of restoration work, including steel-bodied cars, some needing quite a lot of work. And they've applied their skills to a huge variety of often priceless classics.
I enjoy working on cars every day, but in order to create something which is not an easy thing to do, forming things is a very difficult thing. And you need a good eye, and it's a sort of art. I've always loved old cars. I love the look of them. I think modern cars are too similar. And I've always been extremely interested in cars with live rear axles and cross-ply tyres, because I feel that an old car drives completely different than a modern car. There's a certain sort of element of movement on the road, and you can have much more fun.